Welcome back everyone to the latest edition of our top 5 plays for another episode full of outplay. At the end we'll be doing a HyperX giveaway, but for now let's get the countdown started with our number 5 play from Hype Boy on Graves. Their only tank is dead, so the enemy team are diving in to force the 5v4, and so far it's working out pretty well. He does what he can to chip away at their front line, but the slow from Echo's W forces in to turn, giving the first kill back to blue team. The enemy team want to re-engage as we pause it here because currently Graves is looking for an angle past Braum to bypass the barrier. He flashes to the side into a beautiful ult as he cleans up the carries one by one, forcing Orianna into Zanya's. He swaps targets in the meantime as Orianna dies to Teemo's Hurricane, and then they both focus Braum for the turnaround ace in the late game. Setting up all sorts of plays at our number 4 spot is WildCard on Thresh, who's currently in the bot lane looking to get a fight started. He knows Sivir will spell shield his Q, so he fakes like he's going for her, but instead hooks Janna and then flays her back so that Vayne can get an easy Condemn follow-up. He throws out the Lantern for Vayne so that when Janna runs, she can easily proc her W for the kill without having to dive the turret. On the minimap, we see the enemy Nidalee on her way in from the jungle, but they don't know that, so the friendly Jarvan is coming just in case the fight continues. Nidalee starts creeping in from the side, but watch carefully as Thresh looks at Nidalee like he wants to hook her, but then he actually hooks Sivir, catching her off guard. J4 flashes to close the gap and Sivir admits defeat, but Thresh is already working on the next one, throwing back a Lantern and flashing to guarantee the unofficial triple over to Vayne thanks to some great mind games on his Q. That was a nice little string of kills, but moving into our next play, the stakes are high because it's do or die with MrFlowerBunny on Azir defending 4v5. Scratch that, 3v5. He doesn't have much time because of their Baron buff, so he picks up Home Guard and goes on the exhausted Lucian to get a kill back for his team. Azir moves his soldiers over to Warwick and instantly E-flashes all 4 of them right into the turrets, and then Warwick and Orianna fail flash over his wall. Thanks to his ult in the Nexus turrets, red team gets shredded fast for a chance back into the game for blue team despite the grim 3v5 that they were in. Landing in at second place, we have a really interesting Ahri play from Hiraishingiri, who pulls out the clutch moves while her entire team is waiting to respawn. Baron's falling low fast, but she has no vision of the pit until she wards it, sidestepping the taunt before dashing in for the steal and kill on TF as she gets out, using everything to get even further away. Lucian flash Cullings, but an amazing charm instantly cancels the ult as the orb clips him on the way back for the double kill. The enemy team want revenge and they go for it, but Ahri's orb allows her to sidestep the spear while curving it back for the triple. A final charm W and ignite burns Shen to a low enough health to take him down with another Q, securing the quad after the Baron steal. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Philantrope on Orianna with an unexpected move in the late game. Both teams are gravitating towards Dragon, and the enemy team know Yasuo is recalling in the top lane, so they have a small window to 5v4. We see some of red team coming down mid lane, so they engage, forcing Zanya's in a pretty bad spot. She has split seconds to do something and decides to ult flash over the wall, landing a godly shockwave dissonance and command attack for the instant 4 for nothing. At this point, dealing with Olaf is a piece of cake, using their faster movement speed to catch up and finish him off for the ace. In the late game, hesitation can outright lose you the game, but Philantrope did the opposite and was super clutch at the make or break moment of the match. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to our team for the follow-up, especially Sona's ult, which shut down any sort of counterplay. And finally, we've come to the end of our lineup, but it's not over yet because Xtra and his team have one final play to close out the video with. The enemy team just chased him out of their base, and naturally you'd expect them to recall immediately because of their creeps in their base, but they decide to stick around. Blue team assumes that because Baron is coming up in the next 30 seconds that they need to get there first to take the Baron and use it to defend their base. Xtra and his team are extremely patient, knowing there's a ward directly in front of them, and they're waiting to use the Baron respawn against them. Right as it respawns, they go and beeline into the Nexus, forcing the enemy team to back before they could even do Baron. As the rest of this unfolds, I wanted to go over the HyperX giveaway to get you in the drawing for a Cloud 2 headset. If you follow the giveaway link in the description box below, it takes about a minute to enter and there's a few different options, so you only have to do what you feel like doing. All of it supports our channel immensely, so if you're someone who lives and dies by ad block, then this is an amazing way to support us while also maybe winning this fantastic headset. Of course, if you have the budget and are looking for a new headset upgrade, I would highly recommend the Cloud 2. Just like the giveaway, we have a link in the description box that'll take you directly to Amazon where you can get 33% off the Cloud 2, so check that out if you're interested. Thanks everyone for watching, good luck to those who enter, and I'll see you back here next time for more of our League of Legends top 5 plays.